hearts compete. Screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky, rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me through storm. Rock and roll under open sky, guitar blazing, drums ignite, freedom burning through the night. Through the sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. chain. Devil's Highway, ride with me, rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Engines hum, tires scream, every mile of broken dream. Leather boots, steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaw, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway, wild ride. Mountains bend, rivers blow, every road a chance to grow. Leather jacket, torn up jeans, every mile fuels the scenes. Guitar crying loud, drums been pounding, shake the crowd through the night, the storm, the rain. Asphalt outlaws, break the chain. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway, wild ride. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway, wild ride. leather jacket, open road. Every mile a heavy load. Engines roar beneath the stars, chasing dreams in rustic cars. Outlaw heart, never tame. Rock and roll is our flame. Guitar wails, drums collide. Freedom burning deep inside. Headlights cut black and night, engines roll, hearts ignite. Leathered hand gripping tight, every mile a rebel fighting. Midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. Stars above, asphalt below, every road a chance to grow. Passing towns in neon haze, every mile sets hearts ablaze. Kiss on guitar, long lip bending high, drums pounding to the sky. Through the bands of storm or rain, midnight lawless, break the chain. Midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. Engines roar, tires grip the night, leathered hands chasing the light. Every mile a rebel song, the open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and rollin' under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Passing towns in smoky haze, neon signs set hearts ablaze. Leather boots, worn and torn, every mile a soul reborn. reaching sky, through the bends and not the storm. Highway outlaws, hearts transform. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll. Under the sky, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning. Wild ride. Plains, engines roar, break the chains. Every mile of pulse a beat, every road a story complete. Outlaw fire, burning bright, trucking hard from day to night. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll. Mountains fade, rivers call. Every mile we risk it all. Leather gloves, worn out boots, following freedom, chasing roots. Sunset bleeding on cracked streets, engines pounding, heartbeats meet. Leather jackets, worn and torn, every mile of soul Passing town, shadows fall. Every road a rebel call. Leather gloves, wind in hair. Every mile of truth laid bare. Get your soul in, tearing eye. Drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the night ignites. Rust rebels, endless nights. Rust rebels, wild and free. Rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the open road we roll. Engines purring, steel and fire. Leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile a lawless beat. On the highway, hearts compete. Horizon Sunrise paints the desert gold. Outlaw stories yet untold. trucker spirits on the road. Desert winds, city lights, every turn ignites the fight. Leather jacket, boots of steel, every road our fate reveals. Gibsons crash like a stormy sea through the night, through storm and rain. Rebel wheels breaking chains. Rebel wheels chasing fire. Rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode. Trucker spirits on the road. Engines pounding, tires spin. Every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves and scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Guitar solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain. Road kings ride, break the chain. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. rivers glow, passing towns we barely know. Leather jacket, worn out boots, every mile ignites our roots. Guitar screams bending high, drums crash like stormy sky. Rap chant overlay, ride or die. Through the storm, never hide. Through the bends, the night, the rain. Thunder Road Rebellion, break the Thunder Road Rebellion, ride with me. Rock and roll, roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. Rain fades, sun starts to rise. Freedom lives in our eyes. Distant thunder, raindrops on chrome. Engines hum, we ride alone. Leather gloves, wind and hair. Every mile of dare and dare. Highway bends through mist and rain. Neon lights reflect our pain. Tires spin on broken streets. Every heartbeat a rebel beat. Thunder Road Rebellion, ride with me. Rock and roll, roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. Mountains rise, rivers glow, passing towns we barely know. Leather jacket, worn out boots, every mile ignites our roots. Guitar screams, bending high, drums crash like stormy sky. Rap chant overlay, ride or die through the storm, never hide. Through the bends, the night, the rain. Thunder Road Rebellion, break the chain. Thunder Road Rebellion, ride with me. Rock and roll, roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. fades, sun starts to rise, freedom lives in our eyes. hearts ignite. Leathered hands gripping tight. Every mile a rebel fight. Oh, midnight lawless, wild and free. Trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide. Rock and roll on the midnight ride. On the midnight ride. Stars above, asphalt below. Every road a chance to grow. Passing towns and neon haze. Every mile sets hearts ablaze. Guitar solo bending high, drums are pounding to the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain, midnight lawless break the chain. Midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. On the midnight ride. Engines hum, tires scream. Every mile a broken dream. Leather boots and steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Mountains bend, rivers glow. Every road a chance to grow. Leather jacket, torn up jeans. Every mile fuels the scenes. Solo guitar crying loud. Drums pounding, shake the crowd. Through the night, the storm, the rain. Asphalt outlaws break the chain. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Cut the endless night, engines roaring, hearts alive, leather jacket, wind in hair, every mile a dare and dare. Midnight rebels ride the flame, rock and roll fuels the game, guitar screaming, drums collide. Signs, every road a tale that shines. Stars above, asphalt below. Every mile makes the outlaw grow. Midnight rebels ride the flame, rock and roll fuels the game, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom blazing, wild ride. Engines roar, tires scream, every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair, freedom lives everywhere. Passing towns in neon light, desert winds, an endless night. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burns. guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high, rap chant overlay, ride the storm, claim the night, kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Peaks over endless plains, asphalt kings forever reign. Engines roaring, tires spinning, every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves, scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Rebel chrome, ride with pride, rock and roll, nowhere to hide. Guitar blazing, drums explode, freedom reigns on every road. sunset bleeding on cracked streets, engines pounding, heartbeats beat, leather jackets worn and torn, every mile a soul reborn. Rust rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode on the open road we roll. Passing town, shadows fall, every road a rebel call. Leather gloves, wind and air, every mile a truth laid bare. Guitar solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bands the night ignites, rust rebels, endless nights. Rust rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode on the open road we roll. Engines hum, leathered soul, every mile a broken road. Tires spinning, hearts collide, on the edge nowhere to hide.